I swear nobody warned me that transplants don't work on dying follicles. Do you ever look in the mirror and think to yourself, when did I start looking older? It starts with a few extra hairs in the sink or the shower, and suddenly you're looking in the mirror, looking at your hairline thinking, gosh, and suddenly your hairline's fading, your confidence dips, and the guy that's looking back starts to not really look like you. You smile less, you take fewer photos, even start hiding under hats. And the worst part, it quietly affects how you show up at work, in your social life, and even at home. Because let's be honest, when your confidence drops, everything else follows. And that's exactly why Kir exists, to help you fight back, and not with cheap LEDs or false hopes or gimmicks, but with real clinical precision laser tech that is clinically proven to stop and reverse hair loss at the source, fixing the root cause, which is lack of blood flow to your scalp. And here's a fact most companies won't tell you. 80% of so-called laser caps on the market, they're not even real lasers. They use cheap LEDs. They don't penetrate deep enough to reach your follicles. So while they're flashing pretty red colors, your follicles are still dying and lacking the vital energy and blood flow needed to get healthy and start growing again. Kir is different. We use real medical grade lasers, the same technology that was discovered by Harvard scientists and the same technology that was used by NASA for wound healing in astronauts in space, to quite literally recharge the energy of the cells in your follicles. That's why our clinical studies show a 93% increase in hair regrowth, and why over 100,000 men and women just like you have already gotten their confidence and restored their thick, full head of hair completely naturally. So let me give it to you straight. Once a follicle dies, it's gone forever. No oil, no shampoo, and no fancy LED lights can bring it back. And by the time most of us realize that we're thinning, we've already lost up to 40% of our hair density. That's how fast it can happen. And that's how fast you can go from having a full head of hair to looking at yourself and looking at someone that looks older, starting to feel invisible, different, and just plain frustrated every time you look in the mirror. But it doesn't have to be that way. Kir's precision laser technology is clinically proven and purpose-built to change this structure, recharging your follicles and kickstarting them back into a healthy growth phase before they pass the point of no return and are gone for good. So this is your window. If you're noticing hair fall, thinning, and you've already, like most of us, lost 30 to 40% of your hair volume, you need to take action now, because you ignore it and you'll be chasing a hair transplant later. So ask yourself, are you going to wait until it's too late? Or are you going to actually try and do something about this? Start feeling better, start taking back control of the way that you feel, and show up for yourself every day. And this isn't vanity. This is about how you feel and how you show up to yourself and the ones you care about the most. We all deserve to be happy, to have a full head of hair for as long as we can. So get started and try it today. You or the one you love is worth it. And head to Kir.com and start your comeback journey today.